Hey everybody, it's Hillary here and I'm back for another video, and it's kind of been a while, hasn't it? A lot has happened in the last couple weeks, so let me fill you in. First and foremost, I'm ultra jazzed about this. I got a new couch. It's right over here. I moved in like 4 months ago, and I've just been like super lazy in getting furniture, so getting a couch was kind of a big deal. So excited about that. I absolutely hate when people use the phrase, I've been so busy. Like, honestly, that word is like all relative to me. But I have been traveling for work, which I absolutely love. I just got back from the DC area, which was a complete blast. And I just completed my first ever fashion show for the Minnesota Twins Wives organization. Did makeup for these beautiful men and women, and let me tell you, it was such an awesome experience. But I'm back, and I know you're all excited because I am rolling out a new series called Hills Hot Picks. What is that, you might ask? Well, Hills Hot Picks is a series that includes, obviously, my favorite things. So from favorite mascaras to favorite foundations to favorite eyeliners to favorite lipsticks to, you name it, I'm going to talk about it. And let's face it, if you know me, I am like Chatty Cathy. So let's get rolling. Okay, so today's first in the series is eyeshadow palettes. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with eyeshadow palettes. First and foremost, a lot of people will say, oh my gosh, why would you pay 50 some dollars for this thing? I'll tell you why. I use this thing often. Look at it. Some of these are like at the bottom of the pan. And for 50 some dollars, like, I get it. I understand. I know that it is kind of steep, but I also look at it as wearability, versatility. Can I make, neutral daytime looks? Can I make smoky eye looks if I'm going out at night? And that is exactly why I love this particular palette. So, the Naked 2 palette is one of my favorite palettes, and I'll tell you why. So, there is a hearty mix of both matte and shimmer shades, which if you've watched some of my other videos, you know that I like that versatility. I like to have the option of, hey, I want just kind of a neutral look. I don't want any of that shimmer, that glitz, that glam. I want something that's pretty basic and pretty neutral. So, from Foxy to Tease, to Booty Call, these are great shades that I can wear on its own. But what I also love about this is just the fact that you have all of these, darker colors here that you can switch it up, have a nighttime look. This blackout color, it's got a little shimmer, a little sparkle in it, which, okay, it's a nice black color. It's great for blending, doing at the outer corner of your eye, and if you want a tip, I will tell you, if you have this palette, use this color called Yak. Is it Yak? Oh my gosh, I can't even read it. No, it's called YDK. I lied. Sorry. Use YDK as a base all over your lid and then put Verve on the top. It is a gorgeous color. It will make your eyes absolutely pop. So, love the Naked 2 palette. I love it more than the Naked 1. I love it more than the Naked 3. I know that they're coming out, or maybe they already have, with the Urban Decay Smoked palette. I still swear by this one. Love it. All right, so the next palette I'm going to talk about is this little guy. Take a bite out of the Too Faced chocolate bar. I actually bought this palette when it first came out, and the packaging, look at this, is disgusting. I need to clean this. Obviously, I love this one so much that I just decided to get it dirty. Anyway, I bought this when it first came out, so the packaging is super bulky, and I love it so much that I broke off the top. Pfft, whatever. So, Too Faced chocolate bar. Awesome. Love this. And for obvious reasons, this little guy smells like chocolate. If you've seen some of my other videos, I've used it, I've sniffed it, I've smelled it. I've probably smelled it a couple too many times. It's probably messed up a couple brain cells, but you know, roll with it. Love this palette, and the reason why I love it is because there are so many matte shades. I'm noticing kind of a trend that I'm kind of leaning more towards matte shades. I don't know why, but I just am. So with this palette, look at how beautiful it is. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What I love is that this color right up here, you can use as a highlight. So you can put it up here, you can put it at your Cupid's bow, you can put it on, you know, as a highlight underneath your eyebrow. Versatility. Check. I also love that there's this color right here. So if I'm running low on my brow powder, which doesn't really happen all that often because I take good care of these babies, you can use this, you know, to fill in your brows. Or if you have darker brows, you can use this dark brown. They're both hearty matte shades. So versatility at its finest. Plus, you know, I think the main selling point for this one is that it smells like chocolate. Hello, do I need to tell you more? Moving right along, the next one I'm going to talk about is the Lorac Unzip Gold. And this palette is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Look at how beautiful. I mean, look at unpredictable. Look at uninhibited. Look at unleashed. Look at unlimited. Look at unlocked. Oh, let's get undressed. Oh, undeniable, unwind, unafraid. I can't. Oh, unedited. I'm so obnoxious. I don't care. But I love this palette. I used it on quite a few of my models when I did this fashion show. I think it is a beautiful palette. This one's under $50, so if you're debating on what palette to get, seriously, this is definitely one of my top 5 favorites. So it's just, they're super pigmented colors. Like, whew, look at those babies. So great. Love it. I'm really obnoxious with this one. Oh my God, I got it all over my hand. Where am I gonna wipe this? There's just so many different looks that you can create with this that it's just a beautiful combination of colors. And my hands are all gold and it is just a beautiful hot mess. I'll tell you that. All right, next palette on tap is the Smashbox Full Exposure, and you can see that I get it dirty because I use it quite often. And I got this for Christmas from my best friend, and she knows me so well. I mean, the key to my heart is a gift card to Sephora or makeup of some sort, so preach, you know me well. Anyway, this is the Full Exposure palette. It is one of my first things from Smashbox, which is kind of surprising because I do like most of their products, but I haven't really purchased many. So this was my first one. The reason why I love this palette is kind of similar and tied into all the other reasons why I love palettes that I talked about before, is because of the matte and shimmer shades. I can't stress this enough. I love versatility. Say it with me. Versatility. But I love it because you have your smoky eye looks, you have your daytime looks, your neutral looks. If you want to glam it up with a little bronze, a little brown, there you have it. So, plus, I love the packaging of this. I mean, the beautiful rainbow kind of effect. Like, cool. And finally, the last one I'm going to talk about isn't really considered a palette. It's kind of a palette in my eyes, but it's not. It's this little guy from MAC. And what's really cool is that MAC has this thing where you can go in, pick out 2 colors. They come in like a little, obviously, circle with a magnet on the back, and you can create your own little palette. So say you like 2 shades from MAC and they're not sold together, you can pick those 2 out and put them in these nice little containers or Pallets, or I'm so awful at describing stuff. Oh my gosh. Ugh. So if you're looking for something that's a little less intimidating than a full-blown palette, check it out. Go to MAC, pick out 2 of your favorite colors, and give it a go. Well, that concludes today's video. Hopefully you learned a thing or two. And palettes, if you're really looking to invest, I think that's a great idea, because even if you just get one, make sure you ask yourself, okay, will I wear more than 50% of these colors? Is it versatile? In my eyes, that's like the biggest selling point for me. And will I use this? If you know me, most of these palettes sometimes just collect dust for months because I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know which one to use. I have so many of them. Woo! But you will love these palettes, I promise you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. The link is over somewhere. Maybe it's hiding in my new couch. It's possible. I put out videos every single week. Thank you so much for watching, and I will check back with you later. Bye.